Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy Type-0. In the last episode, we did some bonding in a deserted house. It was kind of nice, you know. I mean, we were on the run, and now we're being blamed for the assassination of the Queen of Concordia, but, you know, it's all not great. Invasion looming over us. You know what, let's not think about it. Let's just continue with our school life. I'm going to go around, I'm going to talk to some people, we're going to get some insight into their lives at the moment. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Isn't it right, new person? God damn it, you're not the same! Well, first things first, over by the back garden, we've got Sink here, who is, well, being Sink, and looking at some flowers. So, what's up, Sink? Can you believe everyone's blaming us for Rubrum being under attack? What a big bunch of meanies. Got anything more to say on the matter? You know, I think I'm starting to see why Mackie got all huffy about the whole ceasefire. We went all the way over to Milites to smash that new prototype and then everybody said stop! And then, after we did all that work, they start calling us assassins and make us out to be the bad guys. Way to kick us when we're down. They're all a big bunch of bullies. But not Mother. Even when everyone was calling us names, she gave me a big hug and said, "Oh darling, that sounds just dreadful." She always knows just what to say. Yep, she sure does. She sure does.
Despite what Dr. Aracia says, I cannot dismiss Class Zero's actions. We are in this predicament because of them. And as Class Zero's commanding officer, don't think you're off the hook either.
Of course not. I accept full responsibility for their conduct.
Although having left the front lines some time ago, I take it one of the 4 champions of Rubrum can still fight. You will take part in the next mission, and once again bring glory. If you are able to lead our forces to victory, then I will pardon Class Zero for their recent transgressions.
You are too kind, Commandant. I will do all in my power to live up to your expectations.
Huh. What can a walking corpse like him do?
You know, sometimes you can be quite cruel. We all know that the Ice Reaper is a broken vessel. The best Kurasame can do is pass on his knowledge. Sending him onto the battlefield would merely add to the list of casualties.
I'll have him provide support for the l'Cie. Besides, I'm more concerned with what happens after the battle. It's about high time that we showed Dr. Aracia her proper place.
So you would have Class Zero and Kurasame die in battle just in order to oust Dr. Aracia?
The end of Class Zero will be the end of that woman as well. We will surely suffer great casualties in the coming battle, and it is more than likely that we will lose. Then, it would only be prudent to rid ourselves of those who might get in the way. I will not allow that woman to control the Consortium after the war.
All I ask is that you not involve the Chancellor and I in your schemes.
Sheesh, we give the Milites a hard time for all of their shit that they do. Our government's no better. Also, there's no one to talk to. Well, I guess I'll talk to Question Mark over here. What do you got to say?
Can I help you?
Might I trouble you to inform Machina that I would like a word with him? Well, looks like we need to get Machina. Alright, got him. What do you have to say? Come along, Machina. The Provost and I have matters of great import to... Import? interesting, to discuss with you.
What do two division heads want with me?
You certainly have quite the attitude for someone who has no accomplishments.
No accomplishments? I've contributed more to our victories than...
No! That is not your only task.
We have yet to receive any reports from you regarding Class 0. Did you not volunteer for this assignment?
Oh, about that. I thought this matter only involved the Commandant. So, the entire consortium's against Dr. Eratia now. Is that it? So while soldiers are sacrificing their lives on the field, you sit and conspire against one of your own?
Watch your tongue! You wanted this assignment to be given to you instead of Rem Tokimia, did you not?
That...
Let us end this futile bickering, then. Our only wish is to bring to light whatever it is the Doctor is hiding.
So, tell us about Class 0.
Class 0 trusts the Doctor implicitly. No, it's more than that. They all refer to her as Mother, and love her deeply, as if they were family.
So the Doctor can make them do whatever she says. I trust that there is more to your report?
Class 0 is comprised of highly dedicated cadets who remain emotionally detached when it comes to battle. Even if their comrades are dying, they put the mission first. They think nothing of sacrificing their own.
I see. So the good Doctor has created deadly weapons of war.
But they did save lives whenever possible. Well, I'm not sure what the Doctor's thinking. I don't think she even tells them exactly what she's thinking.
What are you talking about? You just informed us a moment ago that the Doctor and Class 0 share a deep emotional bond.
Class 0 only fights as they are ordered. And they do it for the Doctor, and no one else.
Perhaps she fears information will be leaked.
So, as of yet, you haven't verified any suspicious activities. Is that correct?
Yes.
Well, it's still too early to draw any conclusions. Continue your surveillance.
Yeah, I got it.
In so doing, you honor your brother's death.
I heard about your brother. Most tragic.
You should fulfill your duties on this mission for your brother's sake. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
In the future, try to be a little more timely with your reports. I understand how difficult it must be for you to investigate those with whom you work, but I am afraid this is necessary.
I don't mind. The members of Class 0 aren't exactly my friends.
Excellent. Still, it must be taxing to keep your cover, operating alone amongst such well-trained cadets. Shall we have Rem assist you in your continued surveillance of Class 0?
There's no need for that! I mean, no. I'll be fine. There's no need to involve her.
Very well. Just don't forget to keep us updated.
Yeah, I got it.
We'll wait and see what happens. Although we're investigating the Doctor, we want to believe in her as much as everyone else.
You may go. It was quite fortunate for us that Izana Kunigiri had a younger brother. So long as his brother's death is with him, he won't develop camaraderie with Class 0. he's a perfect agent.
I am an Agito cadet. I am Izana's brother, a member of Class 0. Rem's childhood friend. I'm...
God damn it. Milites is shady, the assassination's shady, the consortium's shady, Rubrum's shady, Class 0 is shady, the Doctor is shady, I'm shady! Everyone's shady. Over in the Crystarium, we got this guy again. I think his name was Quan Chi, I don't know.
Hey, you again? You gonna just ignore me with a sigh, yo? Huh. I bet you don't have any friends, do ya? Always in here reading, huh? Still ignoring me, yo?
Well, what kind of book are you reading today?
Oh, caught your eye, did it? The Lexicon of Arcane Theory, Volume 78, is a superlative reference for novices and masters alike. It contains all you need to know about magic.
No, hold up, yo. That's a dictionary.
And one in a set of 105. Am I to understand you've already read the first 78 volumes?
What are you implying? This is my 6th time through. What's the matter?
Well, I'll admit I was wrong. If you're that well read, then you don't need friends.
So you still take as a given that I have no friends?
Well, that was insightful. Enjoy your reading, good sir. Let's see, over by Airship Landing, looks like there's a couple of people we can talk to. Let's talk to you first. Your classmates joined academia with no trouble at all because of their connections with Dr. Auracia. Do they even know how hard it was for the rest of us, though? No. Keep talking. In order to become a cadet, one must pass a written exam, a practical exam, and an interview, all of which demand exceptional talent and incredible effort. So, it's like applying for university. One must spill plenty of blood, sweat, and tears before he or she becomes a cadet. So, it's like university. Except for that lot. Surely you understand why everyone envies their ties to the Doctor. Once one makes cadet, however, everything simply falls into his or her lap. Even if one's magic ability diminishes, one's experience as a cadet can help secure a position in nearly any field. It is a long and perilous road to making cadet, one that they all skipped over. If our paths should cross in the field, I look forward to seeing whether or not they deserve that free pass. Right, Judgy. Jeez. I'll let you know that if we ever cross paths in battle, I'm pretty sure who will turn out the victor. But anyway, it's this guy. It's the guy from the Black Tortoise area, which name escapes me.
Yes?
How you doing, dude? I heard news of what happened in Milites, though I'm relieved to see you survived. I suppose you must be even more frustrated than I regarding this whole ordeal. What do you got to say on the matter? It goes without saying that I am certain of your innocence. You all would never do something so foolish. I'm rather displeased, however, with the Consortium's handling of the situation. In these troubled times, we must protect our own now more than ever, and yet our High Council has essentially left you poor cadets to fend for yourselves. Not only did they hesitate to retrieve you from Milites, but they have refused to speak in your defense regarding the allegations of regicide. It is deplorable indeed. Pay them no mind, though. Trust in those who trust you, and all will be well. kind of ironic considering you're telling that to a spy. I don't feel good about that. Over in the lounge, it looks like we have Deuce right here. It is Deuce, right? Yeah. I looked at the hair. It is Deuce.
You can do it.
Have you heard the news? Lady Celestia, the woman we encountered in Milites, has become the news Azure Dragon Lassie. I'm slightly worried, though. After the Queen met her tragic end, Lady Celestia succeeded her as Concordia's Secundus Lassie. Knowing that the... oh, Jesus Christ, how many... Akatoki Warden is guarding the kingdom must be quite reassuring for her people. Likewise, the thought of Concordia's most formidable warrior becoming an even more powerful is sure to strike fear into the hearts of her enemies. No wonder the kingdom has been heralding her ascension. I'm just worried that, if we should ever run into her again, she won't be the same Lady Celestia who gave ear to her pleas. I fear that she might have lost her compassion along with her humanity. And she's a Lassie now, meaning extreme power, which would... oh, that would be bad. Let's hope that we don't run into her. Over on the terrace, we have a orderly right here. Oh, Arya, I know you're out there, but where? I just hope you're okay. How could the Empire have simply taken her prisoner like that? Did no one think to fight back? There must have been something you could have all done to save her. But I suppose you did everything you could. And yelling at you now won't bring her back. Just please promise me that you'll save her. If anyone can do it, it's you, Class 0. What happened to Arya, huh? I don't want to think about it, but if there's a chance she's alive, I'll do whatever I can to help. In the ready room, we got two conversations, one with a oddly dressed Moogle. Oh, please, Class 0, you've got to help me. I'm at my wit's end, Kupo. How can I get my kids to listen to me? My cadets are, well, special. They're a bunch of square pegs that won't fit in the round holes known as classes 1st through 11th, so Class 12 is the only place for them to go, Kupo. The administration sees no problem with my kids' behavior so long as they successfully carry out the missions they receive. But I do see a problem. A big, enormous one, Kupo. You see, my cadets lack common sense, Kupo. If, by some twist of fate, they lost their magic faculties and were forced to join regular society, they're getting out alive out there, Kupo. I worry about their futures. That's why I wish they could learn to work and study together, Kupo. If only they would start taking my advice, Kupo. You're trying your hardest, Moogle. You seriously are. Man, I thought Marubrum would be okay, but I guess not. Every government's gonna have their fair share of problems.
Oh, you're that money-grubbing Carla chick, aren't you?
Money grubbing? I prefer the term blazing merchant.
You know, with all the stunts you've been pulling, I'm surprised you haven't gotten in trouble with the administration. You know you're not supposed to be selling your wares here.
The tribunes and quaestors are all oblivious. It's not hard to pull the wool over their eyes.
Oh, Carla. This is a rare sight. Are you friends with Class 0 now?
But of course, sir. I'm doing exactly what you taught me. I help people with no thought of reward for myself.
I'm impressed, Carla. Such a wonderful attitude to go with your excellent grades. You Class 0 kids should follow her example.
Huh. Adults are such pushovers. Well, let me know if you ever need anything. It's yours for the right price.
Get a good look, 9. That there was a monster.
Yeah, a real gill-grubbing goblin, yo.
I don't think she's bad per se. She's just like chaotic neutral. What do you have to say on the matter, person? Emra? That's your... I don't... Yeah, Emra. Sorry, I don't know why I found that so funny. I just thought of the idea that you just sort of go up to someone and just be like, "Yo, how you doing, person?" It's so rude. I'm sorry. Look what the Koho dragged in. Oh, so you're just going to stroll right back through the gates like nothing happened? Let me give you a piece of my mind, pal. You spend all that time following Rem around, and yet you still somehow let the Empire ambush her? She should have been killed. Seriously, what were you thinking? If you're gonna hover over her like that all the time, then it's your duty to keep her safe. If it were me in Class 0, none of this would have happened. Oh, were you the guy that was in love with her? I actually completely forgot about you. I'm not going to lie. You really care about Rem? Then prove it. I will? Question mark? Okay, so I had a little look around to make sure I didn't miss anything, and I'm pretty sure I got every event available to us for the moment. Of course, if I find any more, then I will put them in the video, but until then, I got 3 days to do whatever I want, and we got a bit of time left on the video, so I'm thinking that there is some stuff that we can do. Yes, there is some stuff that we can do, so I will start cutting to that. I don't think we'll get it all done in one episode, but there is stuff. There is definitely stuff that I saw out on the field and in this area, so I won't have to waste 3 days and 4 hours just grinding, which is good. So, let the cutting commence. The first thing that I want to do is actually look at the video of what happened to Arya, since that was added when we talked to the orderly back on the terrace, so let's take a look.
Hey, this girl's still breathing. No, she's not our target. Probably just an escort they assigned.
What do we do? Do you have any idea how this will look if they all get away?
It'll look like a colossal failure.
General!
Who's that?
Oh, she's not our target, sir. She was probably just caught up in the skirmish.
If she's alive, treat her wounds.
But sir, if she's not our target, there's no need to...
Is that a decision that someone in your position can make?
No, sir.
Then get her to a medical facility, on the double.
Sir!
Well. Looks like there was some semblance of humanity left in the General then. That means she's alive and out there somewhere. Just to let it be known, if anyone wants to see any particular cutscene, or if there's anything that you think would be worth noting, then I will definitely come back and put it in the video so I can, you know, show it off and give my 2 cents on it. But for now, that was the only worthy one that I can think of, so... How much time do we have left? I think we have enough time for one more thing. So, I will make that decision right now. So, right here in the sorcery room, they've mentioned this a few times, which is the Special Operations System. And I've never tried it before. I don't know what this does, and I want to find out. So, let's see what we get. That's the spirit. I knew Class 0 would be up for the challenge. The Doctor and I expect great progress from you. Good luck. Oh, is that it? Receive beneficial status effects by accepting the SO's completions and awards, but the price of failure is death. Avoid death by dodging 3 of the portals that appear. Yeah, okay. I don't know what that does. Well, that's a thing, apparently. What about you, good doctor? How are you doing, darling? I trust that you're working hard and learning a lot. What about your magic skill? Why don't you show your mother just how much you've improved? Finish 30 enemies with Blizzard. Not right now. Because I actually accepted a mission from a guy in the Crystarium, which is a backup plan just in case this didn't turn out the way that I intended. Which it didn't. which is, apparently there's a cactuar, which is roaming around the halls of the academia, and he wants us to gain proof for it, so I'm going to do some exploring. Whoa! Damn it, just missed a little sucker. Seemed to drop something, though. A cactuar blossom. Well, I guess this will have to do. I'm not gonna lie, I actually, when one of my friends told me about this game, he said that, he had trouble with this mission and that he just went to the airship and just kept on going backwards and forwards and loading the screen in order to make him spawn, so I will thank my friend for telling me that information from like 6 months ago, and I can't believe I actually remembered it. Look at that, you really came through for me, you know? Thanks to you, my buddies from class are sure to believe me now. I owe you one. Got a ballistic shield. I guess that's quite a nice reward. But you know what? I think I'm going to end the episode off here, because I know what I want to do next, and it's a little bit of a shift in location, and also it may take a while. Hell, I might even be too underleveled to do it. But with that thought, in the next episode of Final Fantasy Type-0, we'll be going out into the field to do some field work. See you guys then.